Hello friends, welcome back to IVB7 Livebox. My name is Farouk and today we're going to talk about how to use the Iptv concept. So here is the setup I have done for you people. So what I have connected is an Android box with our television so that we can access all the applications of Android setup to our television. So I'll just show you. I've connected an HDMI giving the output to the television, and also I'm connected through internet with the Android box. Now let's get started. So as you can see, we have installed the Livebox application to our Android box, and I'll be just using my remote control for controlling the setup. And we have just opened our application, which is pre-installed in the Android device. So now we need to log in. We can also use the mouse in the keyboard, and I just need to log in with my email ID and password. So whatever I have registered before, you can also sign up from here and register it. And from here I need to log in with my username and password. So I've entered my username and password. Now I just need to log in. So as you can see, here are all the channels. So I have just logged in with a particular user. These are all the channels that you are entitled with. So if you want to see any particular channel, you can just go to the channel straight away and you can see whatever streaming is going on live. You can also go back and just select any category you want, and straight away you can go to all the channels and you can access all the channels under that category. If you want to see channel by channel, so you just need to select a particular category and then all the channels. You can just hit any of the channel and do it next. So whatever streaming is going on live for that particular channel, you'll be watching in your television straight away. So as you can see, I'm just going next. You can also use for different purposes, for example video on demand and live televisions. So this is how you access the channels which are streaming live on the server to your television at home. Now I'll show you the back end of this controlling. So this is the user end. Now I'll show you how it is working from the background, from the back end. So now I'm going to show you how to control and manage the applications and the users in the back end. So this kind of back end, I just need to log into my server with my username and password. Now this is the main dashboard, or you can see the backend control panel for my applications of the IPTV. So I'll just go through each option so that you get to know what those are for. So let's go to the categories, which will showcase all the categories which I have in my application. From here you can edit different categories you want. You can choose thumbnails, you can edit, you can also delete if you wish to any existing category. Now coming up to the add category tab, here you'll be finding, if you want to add a new category, you just need to type name, you need to browse for a thumbnail or whatever icon you want for your category, and just hit the submit button and it will be added in the category department. Okay, now coming up to the next option, which is channels. So if I choose any particular category from here, it will showcase the channel which are entitled with only that particular category. For example, if I choose this category, so these are all the channels which are being included under this category. If I choose any other category, you see how the channels are changing, because these channels are entitled with only this category. Coming up to the add channel, here you can add a different channel, and here you need to select all the whatever categories you want. Here you see all the categories, so whatever category you want to choose, you want to input your channel, you can just choose your channel. Here is the URL link for any live streaming that you want to show to your channel, any description if you want, and from here you can browse the thumbnail for your channel. So there's some other things which are there, which allows you to manage the channels. Now coming up to the users, so these are all the users which are logged in and who have registered here. So these are all the names you can see, the email ID, the phone numbers. So whenever a new user is registering to your app, so it will automatically showcase here, and you can control them fully from this control panel. If you want to edit, you can edit for the password, email, name, phone number. If you want to delete any particular user, you can also do that from here. Up to the subscription part, so from here you can manage all the users who are registered, and here you can see all the packages, the subscriptions they are entitled with, their subscription ID and the email ID. Here you'll find the start and end date and any action if you want to take, if you want to edit anything for your user. For example, if you want to change the subscription, the packages, or you want to change the validity date for your particular user, you can also delete them from here. Now if you want to add a new subscription for a particular user, you just need to select the user from here, select the package you want to put. So all the users are there, so whatever user you want, you can select. You can select packages for them, you can set the validity date for them, and just need to add, and it will showcase here. Whenever you do the changes there, it will be showcased in the manage subscription. Coming up to the devices option, so this will showcase all the MAC address of your devices and the subscribed users with the subscription that they are entitled with. So from here you see status, like they are enabled or they are disabled. You see the actions, so here you can edit, you can delete them, and you can deactivate them if you want. So these all options you give from this. If you want to manually add any particular device, you can add from here. So you just need to select the user, the device type, and then the device ID and the subscription you want to put. So whatever user you want to choose the device for them and put the device ID and subscription if you want to change, and then hit on add. It will be automatically coming up here in the manage device option. Coming up to the packages, here is all the subscriptions, all the packages that comes. So these are some of the existing demo packages that we have done. From here you can add different kind of packages. You want to add price, package name, and the plan duration, and also which category you want. So this will showcase all the categories, whichever category you want to add subscription. And you can also edit the existing packages, existing subscription, and also delete them. These are some of the things which you can do in the dashboard and control back in the backend, and shorten the backend of your application. This is the, as I told you before, this is the dashboard, and from here you can see how there are 24 categories presently and 245 channels in this 24 categories with 67 users. The others 64 subscriptions out of 67 users, and there are 60 devices currently, and with 15 packages that we have made. So these are actually direct link to going to each option, so that if you want to go to the channels option, just need to hit here and it will be coming up to the channels option. You can see all the channels here. So these are some of the things which I can do. Now this reflects in your mobile applications. So all the changes what you do here, and it will be reflected to your application either in the TV or in the application in your Android or any mobile devices. Now let's see how we can access all our channels through the Livebox application. So we have just pre-installed the Livebox application to our mobile device. So I'll just go into the Livebox application. As you can see, this is the main login page for Livebox application. So you can also register for a new user hitting on the sign up button, and I'll just sign in with my login credentials. So I've entered my email ID and the password. Now I'll just need to log in. So as you can see, these are all the channels that I'm entitled with for this particular user. So you can just select from this side tab all the categories if you want to go to a particular category. So if I just like this category, you'll find all the channels. So these are all the channels in this particular category. If I want to select any other category, you can just choose it and it will display all the channels which is entitled. So as you can see, as I'm selecting the categories, the channels which are into that category is coming up. You can also do video on demand. For example, if you want to subscribe, so these are all the channels which I have subscribed. So it's like I need to pay for this particular videos. I've paid for particular videos and I'm able to access these videos right now, and I can watch it in my device simply. So this is the front end of the end user, whatever you'll be using. So this is some of the stuffs you can do. Just log out. This is one of the application that we have provided to one of our user. So there's like videos. So these are all the videos which you, so like this we can make our users to use a video on demand. So we just need to, the user need to pay for a particular video. So as you can see, when we log in and we need to select the payment method, and we can pay and use this feature for this watching this video. So these are some of the things which you can do through this Livebox application. Hope you like the video. Thank you.